Tonight, we honour one of those finest actors. To tell us more, please welcome a man who has been our greatest supporter of the arts, Uachtaráin na hÉireann, Michael D. Higgins.
Okay. Mahan Hain is son ma van Kele Saivin got a Milamagia Sat and Firkin Fortune. Quinche Glinner me Crienur ve a mask lock scan and Yoctan a Herin, August is Corax is Qui. Ve Swinevik an Armshire Rietsa a Hias Leshan Tunskillion or Visha Log. It is very appropriate for all of us who are here to see celebrating such a wonderful assembly of talent and creativity. I think that in his vast and impressive body of work, Liam Neeson has accomplished achievement after achievement in a variety of roles and interpretations that have left a profound impact on the landscape of international cinema. And he is Irish in doing that, and he also belongs to the world, and he belongs to all art, and he belongs to the art of acting and filmmaking that knows no borders. And in all of the roles that he's played, Liam's performances have resounded with an actor's craft, because that's what's in it, and authenticity too, that has simultaneously impressed and moved audiences around the world. They find things stirring that is from that space between the heart and the head, that is able to sense and appreciate the aesthetic and the sensory. May I commend and thank Liam on behalf of all of you, on behalf of all Irish citizens, for not just all those many compelling performances which have contributed so much to Ireland's international reputation in the world of film and drama. He is, as he put it himself, a man who has a very particular set of skills. Skills that he has acquired over a very long career. But I think they are ones which will continue to bring pleasure to audiences across the globe. And on Gratham Shan, Eachtar San Cinema, is Anam on Gratham Shagas Bunter, Miosata San Tierman Echt Gominik, on pleasure is Intacan pleasure them hay, on Terman Usadar and Akacha, Agas on Avrona, Ashtra will fear Eachti Bunchamakike, Lenini Hale Ibra. That word outstanding can sometimes be used too lightly or carelessly. But tonight, it is a joy to use it in its most apt and authentic constant. And I have the great pleasure in presenting this award, not just to an actor of immeasurable and genuinely outstanding talent, but to a great Irish person. It's got a mila mahaka glera sachtan chance in Rocheriana. And thank you all for allowing me the privilege to be able to make this presentation of Liam Neeson in just a few moments. Gora mahaka.
Congratulations on this award, which you richly deserve.
Liam, my friend, congratulations on this honor from the Irish Academy.
Liam, congratulations on the Irish Academy Award for your outstanding contributions to cinema.
And it is an outstanding contribution. You contain within you so many unique qualities that are yours and yours alone.
Liam's someone who instantly commands the attention of the viewer. Really, there are very, very few actors left in the cinema that carry this kind of weight, and Liam's one of those few.
For let it be known that the hand that tries to strike us from this land shall be swiftly cut down.
He's got all of the depth of the great kind of theatre tradition, and he's got all of the magnetism of a star like Gary Cooper. The great critic John Lar described him as a sequoia, huge tree on stage.
I think Liam always had a naturalistic air about his acting. Like all movie stars, is somehow bigger than life.
I wanted to be someone. I wanted to walk into the bar a man, walk in 10 foot tall.
You come in a tradition of great heroic protagonists, men of stature, men of physical stature, who carry within them complexity in their heart, vulnerability, sensitivity, inner turmoil, doubt, and love and resolve. I'm always so moved when I see you on screen.
You certainly made an outstanding contribution to my life when you played Oscar Schindler. This is the greatest gift you ever could have given me and ever could have given the world. And I love you for that.
I can't hear you! Who'll take my place? Here they shut you up!
When we were doing Michael Collins, it was a very hot summer, and everybody was wearing three-piece suits. So these actors were sweating, but Liam insisted on cycling through Dublin to and from set on a bike that was of the period, perhaps that he kind of imagined Collins himself would have ridden on. Big old clanking metal thing.
Liam is an amazing actor. He has the most incredible body of work. You name it, he's been on stage, he's been in any type of genre film you can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, Liam is unique in contemporary Hollywood at the moment, the range of films he's done.
He holds the screen with his extraordinary mixture of gravity and grace.
He has reinvented himself many times.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Liam is, I would say, the best ex-husband I've ever had. And he is incredibly gifted, incredibly charming, incredibly warm, very enticing, beautiful to look at.
House Big J.
When you get to know somebody as well as you get to know somebody when you're locked in an iron tube with them making a submarine movie for 3 or 4 months, you really do know who you're dealing with.
I think of you fondly, and I love what you've done with your life and your career.
You are a king, Liam. You are a king in every way. You are a king in yourself as a man, as a father, as a friend, but as an actor, you are a king.
Liam, you're an amazing actor, a really warm and wonderful human being, and I'm proud to know you. And I would love to work with you again.
I'm just so absolutely proud of you.
I love you, God bless you, and congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Liam Neeson.
Sit down, for God's sake. A number of years ago, I had the pleasure of being in a film with Clint Eastwood. It was a whodunit thriller shot in San Francisco, and I had 2 or 3 scenes with Mr. Eastwood, and being very eager and keen before the first scene, I thought I'd go to his trailer and talk about my character and a couple of little changes I had in dialogue. So I went and knocked on his trailer door and heard the iconic voice, "Come in." And went in, and I sat down with him, and he listened to my eager, earnest spiel about changing these lines. I can't remember what they were. So I finished, and he looked at me and said, "Interesting." And he kept me waiting, and then he said, "Well, the way I see it, Liam, you hit a few marks and you say a few lines. What's the problem?" So, some 60-odd films since then. That's what I genuinely try to do. I try and hit the marks and say the lines, preferably in the order in which they're written. That seems to be doing okay. It seems to be working out. Thank you so much. I would just like to say, congratulate the Irish Film Board, or government when and if it gets formed. They need more money. 12.5 million euros is seed money. It's not doing it. It's just not doing it. Let's get it back to the levels before the financial crash, please. I'm very proud of the talent that's here in this room. Living in America now, as I have been for, can you not tell from my accent, since 1987 or so. It's great to see what was once a little laneway from Ireland to certainly Los Angeles that seemed to be just Gabriel Byrne and myself. I'm sure there were a few others, but now it seems to be a motorway of extraordinary talent, and I'm very, very proud, and it's fantastic. So that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you.